What do you need? Just sing a couple songs. We're gonna start with it. Quarter to quarter to 10. You mean quarter? Ai, ai, Paoliko Kalehua. Ai, vi, Paoleo Kamake Make. Ai, ai, Paoliko Kalehua. Ai, vi, Paoleo Kamake. Or a ballet. Well, I can't play a ballet. Oh, do you hear what she's saying? You're gonna dance a ballet to a hula song. Oh. Her eyes went, huh? You're looking beautiful, honey. Ah. Ai, 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 canal, ea, 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 ea. Ai, ai, lai kanalu ana ea 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 ea. Ea 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 ea. He e ana I tamutula ho I ana I kalala. Ea 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 ea. Ea 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 ea. Na ui ki kahala o ia e kai. Ea 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 ea. Ahe kuhi heba koula, ai ka poli, ea ea, ea ea. Ai na mai kuana la halala, karuanu, ea ea, ea ea. Haina mai kapuana la o halala I kanuku manu ea 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 ea. That makes you laugh. Okay, go Hawaiian. Too good. Hanaho. Are they ready? Hanaho, one more. Okay. Hanaho, one more. Facilitator. Are you guys ready, or should I do one more time? I think she's. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mahalo nui loa. And welcome everyone to the New Thought Center. Such a pleasure to be here with you today. It's an honor and to be here with wonderful Lara Printz. I'm going to start with the Science of Mind reading, and Jamie's going to read that for us. Delighted to hear her voice.
Aloha, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be that close to it.
Yeah, well, I can just try standing and see if you can still hear me.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So today's title is The Magnificence of the Moment. At the end of our time on Earth, if we have lived fully, we will not be able to say, I was always happy. Hopefully, we'll be able to say, I have experienced a lifetime of real moments, and many of them were happy moments. Barbara De Angelis, I hope I said her last name right. The past is swallowed up in the victory of a perfect present, which is filled with love and protection. Ernest Holmes, Science of Mind. What makes one moment dull and another magnificent? Two people can be in the exact same experience, with one being moved and the other bored, both to tears. So it can't be the moment itself that determines our experience. It must be us. We can look for the boredom and mundane, or we can seek the magnificence of the moment. Not too long ago, I was doing remodel work to make ends meet. And while tapping off the trim of a house that was to be painted, I asked myself, what is the magnificence of this moment? The work that I was doing would contribute to a delightful transformation of someone's home. The owners would return and feel so good about their choice to remodel, and part of that was because I topped off the trim. Was I talking trim, or was I planting delight for a stranger? To be bored or blown away is a choice, and we make that choice by our focus in the moment. Anytime we find ourselves feeling bored, we can ask, what is the magnificence of this moment? Because there is magnificence in each moment, guaranteed. It may be subtle, but it's there. If we earnestly look for it, we'll find it and bring that magnificence into our experience. So I'm going to read the affirmation and then we can repeat it together. I seek and find the magnificence in every moment. I seek and find the magnificence in every moment. Mahalo.
Mahalo. That was beautiful. Thank you so much, Jamie. And to begin today, we'll have a silent meditation. And I'd like for you to please close your eyes. I'll introduce myself and our presenter in a moment. But for now, let's just focus on you and your body sitting here in the present moment. Every time we breathe into the sensations of our own body, we're breathing into the most beautiful altar that could exist on earth, because your body is an altar. And for this meditation, I'd like for you to notice the sensations, the pulsing of movements in the toes, in the fingertips, the movement of breath from the nostrils down through the back of the throat and all along the spine into your organs, the belly, the dantian, the heart, the third eye, feeling the sensations. Notice the tendency to start to think. And see if you can shift back to just feeling and sensing. Extraordinary pulsings of warmth and life. The intelligent body is always giving us cosmic information, spiritual information. Notice if the thinking starts up again, and notice how that can actually get in the way of our aliveness. Being present. And with a few more breaths, let's relax very deeply so we can feel more of the warmth and spaciousness. Beautiful. Thank you very much for taking a moment for you and experiencing yourself as an altar. Life's gift to the rest of us. And we'll move along now with a song. I can do the welcoming if you'd like.
Either way.
Okay, go ahead.
I was so relaxed. I was like, oh, okay. I was going to sing something up, but maybe I better just go for a meditative one, slower one. Hey, we're in Kona Moon. Why not? You can visualize our beautiful moon. Mahina, that's right. Kona moon, shining so bright, smiling.
Thank you so much, Mahina. That's just beautiful. And so we'll begin. First, I'll introduce myself. I'm Maria Mann, and I'm here to support Laura and the community here at New Thought. Is there anyone here that's here for the first time? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I will share with you my experience at New Thought Center is that it's kind of like the Grand Central Station of spiritual paths on the Big Island. Unlike any other New Thought Center in the entire country or the world, as far as I know. And you have people coming in from Asia, from the Native American traditions, people coming in from Africa, people coming in with spiritual traditions based on Lemuria, the continent that we are still a part of. People come in from spiritual traditions from the Pleiades and parts unknown. It's like people bring in what is deepest and most true for them and are able to share that with other people and be respected for their points of view and for the teachings and the beauty and the wisdom and the searching that they offer. So it's a good place to ask questions and also have a lot of questions answered. So it's unlike any other center because we minister to each other. So almost every week there's a different presenter. So we all get to learn and expand our horizons. So if you're here, you're in the right place. So I think that the next part is that we're going to introduce people with a question, right? So Laura's going to give a question for the day, and then I will introduce her a little bit more in a moment.
Yes, thank you so much, Maria. So today, my invitation for you is to come up with 3 adjectives describing what you are proud of about you, or something you want to be proud of, and let yourself celebrate you. And we have a string that's going to go around for everyone to connect. So, yeah. So we're going to let it weave all around. And with the mic, you can say it out loud as we weave it around.
Oh, hi, I'm Patty, and 3 things about myself that I'm proud of, that I'm peaceful and understanding and loving. I'm Karen, and I feel like I've been courageous to make changes in my life.
My name is Monica. 3 things can be welcoming person, very open mind, and family type. So that's I think.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Hello, I'm Pasha, and I'm glad that I guess I was a good mother because my children, my 2 daughters chose to become mothers, and now my eldest granddaughter is in the process of becoming a mother. So I think that's something I feel good about myself for my mothering. And I'm glad that I'm able to help people connect with other people and resources to meet their needs. I guess I'm a networker. And I'm glad that I recovered from COVID and I'm back in action again.
Yay.
I am a peace eagle, and I pass.
I am Jennifer, and I am proud of my, say, having that determination to move through things. And I am calling in to expand more and to really get to know myself in a deeper way. Beautiful.
Good morning. My name is Reagan. I don't know what proud of. I'm having trouble with that, but I'll just say I'm hardworking and responsible, but I also like to goof off.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah, I'm Jan, and proud doesn't quite describe it. I'm just more happy that I have also, like Pasha, raised only one daughter, and I'm very happy that I have done a good job. I parent, apparently, because we are now really good friends and we've gone through some tough times.
Thank you. I'm Kara. I'm proud of staying strong in my divinity and staying sovereign in that through a lot of trials, and continuing to keep my heart center open and exploring the ways that I can be of service to others and connect them to their highest paths. Yeah, I'm grateful and excited.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Good morning, I'm Anna, and I am proud of not being prejudiced, of being caring, and of being willing to go the extra mile when needed.
Beautiful.
I'm Palmer. I'm intelligent. I have a good sense of humor, and I am creative.
Beautiful. Weaving it together, weaving us together.
Jamie, and perseverance. Definitely making my journey out here almost 2 years ago now. Expansion and being of service and community and connecting with others and helping them with the things that they need and wherever we need to go. And that's it.
Beautiful.
Greetings, my name is Ramira, and can't think of 3 adjectives, but I can think about the consistency of continuing on this lifestyle changes that I need to do, and so I'm grateful and proud of that.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I am Vivek, and I think patience and perseverance.
Beautiful. Patience and perseverance.
I'm Pomikai, and I'm proud of not being proud. I am decidedly at peace and in love with the spiritual nature of all that is, and that's my main focus in life.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Aloha, good morning. I'm Amanda.
Also, don't feel that proud is the right word, but for me, but I'm very sensitive, which allows me to do the work that I do. My attention to detail and my ability to change once I get past my stubbornness.
Aloha my kako. My name is Thor. So good to be with you all today. I did not expect to be here today. I was just driving and I was like, New Thought Center, whoa. And I was gonna go to Kaya's because I wanted to be around people, but this is like really great too. So I give thanks for the absolute miracle that it is to be here in this moment right now, and all the infinite amount of miracles in each moment that it took for all of us to get here in this moment. And I give thanks for the goodness of the creator of the mystery to always bring goodness through, even in the darkest hour. And so I'm proud of, what was the question? My adjectives are, the ability to listen, I think, to listen and to trust the process, even when like I doubt myself, or like I keep listening and now I'm here, which is like a good reflection of trusting and listening, and interweaving with rainbow yarn. Yes. Thank you. Mahalo. Should we go back?
Yeah. You don't have to speak, only if you feel moved to.
Good morning. Hi, Candy. And I'm going to pass on that.
Good morning, I'm Chaz, and I think what I'm most grateful for is that I'm in the midst of moving. I need to move in 3 weeks, and to practice peace, you know, even though I don't have a place, I'm looking for an ohana to rent, and normally I would be panicked, and you've taught me another way to move through difficulty, so thank you for that.
Erin S. And I am so proud of myself. And I was thinking about my mom, and she used to say some kind of poem about something, 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 healthy, wealthy, and wise. So that's what I'm proud of.
Beautiful.
Aloha, I'm Bill. When I think of things that I'm proud of and I think that have served me over the years, this first one that comes to mind is my capacity to forgive those that have harmed me in some way, to love unconditionally, and to communicate effectively my feelings and directly and honestly.
Aloha, I'm Sarah, and I am proud of my capacity to transform and let go of the old versions of myself, and my courage to step into the new, brighter, healthier, wealthier, wiser version of myself, and my ability to have confidence to share who I am, the new version of myself, with the community in a service, in a sense of service, and to receive love.
Aloha, I'm Joe. My patience, my resourcefulness, and my humanness.
I'm Cindy, and I'm going to pass this morning.
Okay, instead of saying I'm proud, I would say I'm grateful that I'm a caring person, and that I'm nurturing a vegetable garden, and that I'm willing to bake cookies for friends, neighbors, all kinds of occasions.
Aloha, I'm Mahina. And first of all, I think the word pride gets a bum rap. You know, it tends to have a negative connotation. You feel that a number of people here said, I don't want to say proud, but I mean, actually, pride is a good thing. You feel good about yourself, about something. There's an overstepping pride when it gets to be negative. So let's just throw that guy out. So I'm proud that I'm able to share my gifts and make people happy. And well, there's a lot of things I'm proud about myself. In a good way, it just means I feel good about myself for them, not because I want to smack you on the head, but I'm proud. So I say I'm grateful and aloha. And I'm glad to be able to share that with everyone.
I'll say the word blessed. I'm Randy, Rainbow Yarn. Let's see, I'm blessed to be musical, blessed to be creative, and I think I am, and blessed to be nice, I hope.
Beautiful. Thank you. Continue the yarn. Yes. And I'm Lara, and I'm proud and grateful and celebrating just being compassionate. So a lot of compassion and courageous and super fun.
And again, I'm Maria, and I'm inspired by being so good with, I can't remember. Oh, my memory. My memory. And I'm also inspired by being able to forget. You know, they say that the secret to life and a happy life is having a very short memory. We don't hold on to stuff, grudges and old things. We actually move through and say, you know what? Everybody in their life has things going on. Everybody has some kind of hurt. And when we can say, you know, I appreciate you no matter what happened yesterday or the day before last year, I like that. And then the third thing is creativity. I'm really inspired and proud of my creativity, that I can move on and find new ways to look at things. So thank you. Great question.
And we have this yarn, and my invitation is we're going to pass around scissors for you to cut off a piece. And if you want to wrap it around as a bracelet and just feel it like it's your love bracelet, and you're really honoring the essences that you want to feel in your day, in your life. And we are all connected with this beautiful, magical rainbow string. So thank you for playing.
And while people are making their bracelets, do you want to do another song? Are you ready? And please turn off your phones. Forgot that. Shoot. Turn off your phones, please.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I have a big mouth up on. There we go. Okay. Happy song about day on the beach. Mahalo dancers.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. And I totally agree. The dancing was exquisite. Rob is out there. I wish you could see it from home because Rob is out there dancing his condor dance. Beautifully, yes. And Candy, gorgeous. Thank you so much. And now it's time for miracles and ordinaries. So if anyone has miracles that they want to share, this is acknowledging the fact that miracles are happening all the time. That's why it's miracles and ordinaries. So anything that you feel that you want to share with the group, please come up. And I'm going to invite for you to come up at the beginning so the people at home are not having to sit while you walk up and then walk back and then somebody else. Just go ahead and come up and be ready here. You know, there's a book by Kurt Vonnegut. He calls it Pity the Poor Reader. And it's where you try to be as concise as possible. And so I've watched some of these events and I thought, you know, we ought to pity the poor viewer that they want to hear what people are saying and not just sit and wait while you're walking up. But you got to walk up. So please come up and give your miracle and ordinary.
Aloha, good morning. My name is Amanda, and my ordinary miracle is that if I've talked to somebody over the last month and a half or so since I've gotten back on the island, it's a very frequent thing to hear me say I've been overwhelmed with where I am and a lot of things going on. And so in order to ground myself down from that, I've been focusing on things like, okay, I have a bed to sleep in, I have a kitchen, I have a place to call my own, I have hot water. And then a week and a half ago, my water heater died. And so I've been working on shifting my perspective out of what I've been focused on and changing it going forward and where I am now. And long story short is I was able to take a hot shower in my apartment this morning. So I do want to note my landlord's been really nice to let me use their outdoor showers so I can have hot showers, but in my own place has been great.
Thank you.
Aloha, Kekahiaka. I'm very, very blessed to be teaching at the Waldorf School. With 40 acres, they have a huge muddy forest and the sweetest classroom ever that you could imagine. The kindergarten class is very soft and serene, and I'm just very blessed to get to be there.
Congratulations. Okay, yeah, come on. Come along. Come on up.
Good morning.
Yeah.
I really wanted a dog, and And so I put the feelers out there to get a dog, and I went to the Humane Society and I fostered a dog, or I was going to, but there was all this resistance and it wasn't happening. And then my neighbor suddenly just like had to leave the island, and she's like, I need to leave in 2 days, and I have this dog. And I was like, well, I guess. I said I was going to call her the dog. So then I got the dog, and then it's been like 3 months now, and we just went to Magic's, and he was like so happy running around. And he's this like brindle pit bull. And funny miracle is that 5 years ago I put on my vision board a brindle pit bull, and then I just like let it go. Like I never thought it would happen, and then all of a sudden the brindle pit bull came to me, and I was like, whoa, like I should put more things on my vision board.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, been really listening. It's been important, and it's interesting because Kumu talked about that last Sunday, is if you want to learn more, hear, listen. So, a week before I went to California, I woke up and I just heard the dolphins, and they said, come play with us. And I made it mean just go swimming and go play with them. And they're like, no, not like that. We want to bring your bowl and come play with us. And I said, okay. Actually, Erin was there. And so I said, okay, I'm going to bring it. And I've played my singing bowl out of just curiosity. Like, what if I play it in the pool or a hot tub or a bathtub? It's extremely grounding. But I've never played it in the ocean before. So I took it down to Ho'okana 2 days out of a week. And I played, put the bowl back on the beach, went snorkeling. And then, and then I went back and relaxed on the beach, and then I heard this, keep playing the bowl. So I brought the bowl back and started playing the bowl. And then Erin showed up, and another friend showed up. And like within like less than 5 minutes, this whole pod of dolphins come in. Like I could just touch them; they were right there. And Erin's dancing, and the dolphins are spinning, and there's a bunch of little baby keiki, and they're trying to learn to spin, but they're like doing front flips instead. So I felt just really humbled listening. Like that's been so important between now and then. And then I got a message last night, come bring this and share this with folks who might come for the singing bowls today. So this lovely lady showed up, and it was her first time. And then she opened up. The miracle was when you were doing this thingy and that thingy, and then the chimes, and I just got this message. I was meditating, and then all of a sudden, I need to go to Morocco. And I was like, that's interesting, because I just told her one time I played the bowls was Mother's Day, and nobody showed, but my dad had passed the night before, and he actually lived in Morocco. And so I had mentioned to her that even though it was just us two, we have our ancestors. So I kept playing the bowls, and I just imagined my dad and all of our ancestors here. So I'm just really excited because she's been here on island for a long time. She feels like her journey is going to continue, so we never know what's going to happen when we follow those voices instead. Thank you.
Mahalo. So we maybe have time for one more. Okay, yes.
Okay, so I got the opportunity to sit with Grandmother Ayahuasca here, the vine grown on the island here. And through that opportunity, I went in with a lot of confusion about my life path and how I am to be of service and bring communities together. And I had a wonderful conversation with one of the other co-facilitators at the retreat, and it was really enlightening of what I'm supposed to be doing here. And I'm just really, really grateful for the opportunity to be here and this is such a reminder that there are people doing the work. There are so many souls doing amazing, incredible things. And it's a miracle just to see you all here sharing your light. So thank you all for being here and being you.
Thank you so much, and thank you everyone to remind us that even the smallest and the largest of things actually have something in common, and that is our ability to perceive them as the miracles that they are. So thank you. And without further ado, we will introduce Lara Printz, mother of Sierra, wife of Scott, beautiful, creative instigator. You know, if you've not been around Lara, if you were in a mirror universe, you'd be saying, oh, it's so boring. But because Lara is totally the opposite of that. She's instigating creative energy and rhythmically producing a kind of timing. That's what I'm always so amazed at with Lara, is her ability to know when to do things and when to back off and when to guide and when to allow. And an amazing ability to collaborate. And if you haven't read her wonderful bio, I suggest that you do, because she worked for 15 years as a program director of the International House and was overseeing 4,000 distinguished international professionals and high school leadership exchange students through the U.S. State Department and U.S. Embassy funded programs. And that's a big deal. You know, that's really a big deal. That's sharing the message of democracy in America and of enlightened leadership with people all over the world. And what I know about her best is her work with Art Waves in being a peace arts guide and sharing a quality of inspiration that's just unlike anything else I've ever seen. You know, and in fact, the first time that I really saw Lara in action, I said, you know what? You would make a great Mrs. Rogers. With, you know, just the energy of being able to invite people in and keep you here, and everybody feels safe and like in a world of magic with Lara. So I know that you'll experience that today too. And without further ado, we'll be able to hear from Lara.
Thank you so much, Maria. Thank you for our beautiful music. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Mahina, everybody. Thank you. And so appreciate being with all of you. Oh my goodness. I live in Park City, Utah, and being back this month has been so magical. And Pasha, thank you so much for inviting me to share with you guys. I landed on island a month ago, and she said, we have an opening for today, and I think you're supposed to be the person. Just magical connections, and that was what I tuned into right away. The art, the magic of inspired connections, because New Thought Center and the community has been such a beautiful miracle in my world. And I feel the love, I feel the aloha continuing to spread, and it's contagious and beautiful and rich and wonderful. So grateful, and just feeling this aloha with each of you. I just really invite you today to let yourself just feel and allow your aliveness, allow your joy, allow your calm, whatever your heart wants to allow. And I would like to invite us all to close our eyes for a little meditation. Just coming to your center and allowing yourself to breathe in and out. And breathing in, calm. And exhaling, connected. And breathing in, love. And exhaling, connected. And breathing in, joy. And exhaling, connected. And breathing like the ocean of love is flowing through your body. And imagine these beautiful flowers are falling from the stars and the sky onto you. Beautiful colors and golds, and you can smell them, smell their aromas. And letting them just kind of melt your body And if you want to tap on your body, melting in your forehead, in your cheeks, just wherever your body wants to relax, feel these beautiful flowers celebrating, melting your body, your shoulders, your hands. And they're just saying, I love you all throughout your body. Feel them just continuing to shine on you and celebrate your love, your heart. Maybe even wiggle a little bit in your body, just feeling their love, feeling them celebrating you now, feeling the celebration of something really recent just brought you so much joy, feeling them fall onto your past because that is part of your beautiful journey, honoring your journey, all the lights, all the learnings, all the celebrations, throwing the beautiful flowers into your future, and again into you now, feeling them in this whole room. There's flowers everywhere with dream seeds everywhere and all over the island and all over the world. Everyone is feeling these beautiful magical flowers. And you look up again and you see this gorgeous rainbow. And this rainbow sparkles these magical glasses that sparkle down. These beautiful glasses of positivity and love. And you can see the world transformed with these glasses in your mind's eye. You can see the world in its light and beauty. You can feel the calm in your body. You can feel the joy in your day. How do I want to bring more joy into my day and overflow of love? How do I want to interact with myself, interact with others? And with these glasses, this transformation just brings so much joy to everyone. So I invite you to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers, give yourself a beautiful hug, smile, and open your eyes. And in my arms, in my heart, I have this beautiful rainbow of love, and I'm passing it to each of you. Catch the rainbow, catch the rainbow. You can stand up and catch it. You can shout a word if you want, loud, shout it. What words want to come? Woo! Celebration! Celebrating! Feel celebration. What word wants to flow through you in this beautiful rainbow magic? Can you feel it? Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sending you all so much rainbow glasses love. Sending the rainbow all over the island, the rainbow all over the world, so everyone can feel our heart hugging that beautiful rainbow. So how do you feel now? How do you feel in your body now versus how you may have arrived, getting up, getting here? How do you feel now? Just notice and breathing that in. Again, tuning into the magic of connections, the magic of ripples, of meeting each other, and how that continues to flow. And sometimes things are ordinary. We get up, we brush our teeth, we put on our clothes, we might drive the car. There's things we should do. There's things we have to do. We should do for other people, for others. We do so much for others, which is beautiful, beautiful. And then we can shift into the word of get-tos, the world of get-tos. I get to brush my teeth today. I get to get up. I get to go in the car. And all the magic that arrives from that. What do you get to do today? And what do you get to do to shift into that essence of how you want your day to feel? You get up, maybe you give yourself a little silent time. Maybe you journal. Maybe you do a little sounding, a little yoga. I'd love to go outside, here be in the ocean or a stream or wherever you are in the world. What do you love to do that fills your cup? Playing with my daughter, playing with the people you love, being at New Thought Center, having a beautiful energy work or service healing on your body. My daughter is such inspiration for me. She's 5.5 years old. She's in the back. You'll see her, Sierra. And she's going to be 6 in September 28th. And I was doing Tai Chi the other day, and I was in my flow. And she says, Mama, play with me, dance with me, dance with me. I'm like, okay, I really wanted to finish this, but I get to be with my daughter in this moment. I get to feel her aliveness. I'm like, yes, Sierra, what do you want? Mommy, we're dancing hearts. Yes. Mommy, we're flying. Yes, we're flying. Oh, they're the dragonflies. And we just had the best time. And that is the way that my heart wants to just continue to shine and feel the aliveness with my beautiful daughter and my beautiful friends, right? We get to. We get to choose it. And when I arrived here in the first week, and I saw my friend Ka'uakea in Hanaka'a, she's spoken here in astrology. And the next thing I know, I get to have a service with her for astrology and energy work. And my energy was so clear and filled, and Aranis was with us, and she was taking care of my husband when I was with Ka'uakea. And spontaneity and play came out of it because I was feeling this aliveness. And next thing I know, we're in Waimea, and we see Dakota in the coffee shop, and we're like, Dakota, you are awesome. And she said, you guys have to come to my birthday party. I said, when is your birthday party? She says, it's December. I'm like, yes, we love you. Next thing I know, we go to the store next door. We find this beautiful journal, this beautiful pink and purple shimmering journal. It says, may all your dreams come true. We bought it for her. We got it wrapped up in beautiful mermaid paper, and we went over and we presented it to Dakota and said, happy birthday. Tears in her eyes. And a few minutes later, she's writing in her journal. And that was just an example of the magic of letting yourself celebrate each other and looking each other in the eyes, wherever you are, at the grocery store, at the gas station, somebody who's walking around, a stranger, just being in love with each other, a smile. You hear my daughter. Mommy. And like she says, I want mommy. Yes. So beaming love wherever you are. You're driving a car, beaming love to the people there. You're upset, somebody really hurt you. You can still beam love. You can still beam love. But when you are hurt, how do you shift? How do you shift when you're not feeling those feel-good feelings, those warm and fuzzies? What can you do? How can I take care of my body right now? I might get out of the space, go outside, be in nature, sound. Who wants to sound with me? Let's do a little sound. La 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 la. Let's hear a little sound. Oh, let yourself sound. Let yourself sound. Beautiful. Woo! Oh, beautiful. Everybody. Yes. Letting yourself move your body. Share with a friend. Journal. Whatever you need to do. My daughter and I will have peace talks. And I learned about that through her Montessori school. And I'll say, Sierra, honey, what happened? Why did they get upset? Why are you upset? Well, she pushed me and I told her she's not my friend. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry that happened, honey. How does that make you feel? It made me feel sad. And how do you think it made her feel that you told her she's not your friend? I think it made her sad too. So what can you do about it? I can give her a hug and tell her she's my friend and I love her. And I said, well, that sounds wonderful. And then she'll go up to that person, which she has, and she does it. And then everything changes and they're best friends again. Right? The magic of children. Yes. Or my husband and I, we don't have many hiccups. I call them hiccups. But before bed, if we ever had a hiccup, we would make sure that we don't go to bed with a hiccup. And we will apologize. We'll take responsibility for something so that it's not lingering. And we both apologize, get it out of the way, and then we can go to bed feeling that peace and love and connected. Because it's worth it, right? We get to live in this overflow. We get to have a beautiful life with the people in our life. So I also wanted to share a little bit about my story. So I was born in New York. I grew up in Birmingham, Alabama, in the Bible Belt, Jewish. I have a father who was a beautiful soul and a very alpha male attorney. I have a beautiful, amazing mom who had a very successful clothing store, and a brother 3 years older who would pick on me a lot. And he's an attorney. And I am the lefty of the family. I'm the dreamer of the family. I am the creative, kind of woo-woo. Can anyone relate to any of this? So, yeah, I would go out to dinner with my parents, and I remember sitting at the table with them. They'd be like heated up in conversation, and I would just kind of be sitting there like, la, 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 looking around. Maybe I'll get up, go play with the phone, like go find something, right? They meant well, and they gave me an amazing life, but just my experience of being an outsider sometimes. And creativity was such a way for me to get out of my way, get out of my body, express my soul. And I remember in first grade getting to be leading Lady Lara. I got to wear a silver tiara, my silver sparkly tutu from ballet, and I got to be on the front stage and with the Letter People Circus in kindergarten. And it was just like, oh my God, I love it. I love being on the front. And in first grade, I was in the bathtub. We'd been studying the 4 food groups. And I thought, oh, eat the 4 food groups every day. Have the dairy, fruit and vegetable, meat and protein, bread and cereal every day. And this whole song and 2 verses came out. I wrote it out, gave it to my teacher. The next day, she printed them for everybody. And the whole 1st through 3rd grade stands up and sings the Eat the 4 food groups with me. Just from it coming through me in the bathtub. And the creativity just kept flowing in sports. Like those were my outlets to feel like, yes, I'm someone who can express myself and feel my joy, my power. I also was aware. I was grateful for opportunities to travel and amazing experiences that my family gave me. And I was also very aware that where I lived was a place that the civil rights movement took place in Birmingham. I was very aware that there was little diversity. There were very few African Americans where I lived in the suburb. And in our home, helping us day after day was this beautiful, amazing woman, African American, named Ruby. My mom says she raised Lara because my mom traveled a lot, was working a lot. Ruby was like another mother for me. Such a beautiful, amazing person. I am actually on Facebook with her grandchildren and daughter, and we have this amazing connection with them. It's so beautiful. And Ruby was there for me. I would tell stories to her, or she would tell stories to me about her family. She would protect me when my brother would chase me around the house. Ruby would tell stories about, I remember this dog that was chasing her. She was walking around the neighborhood and they sent their dog to chase her. So she would tell me heart-to-heart things. And I loved her so much. And when I turned 16, when I got my license on Mother's Day, I drove to the other side of the tracks with flowers to give to Ruby. And she was at church, so I gave them to her husband, Bill. And I always was so compassionate whenever I felt anybody was left out. I didn't want anyone to feel left out. And was always involved in multicultural awareness programs and was a foreign language major in college. I wanted to be able to communicate with anyone in any part of the world. And ultimately, in overseeing international professional exchange programs and high school leadership exchange programs, which was amazing. I met incredible people. And one day, I was flying from Cabo San Lucas and visiting my family. They lived there part-time. And this gentleman was sitting next to me, and he looks at me, and he says,
you remind me of my late wife.
Oh, great.
I said, what do you mean? He says, when you walk into a room, you light it up. You bring people up. And it was, wow, that was a very powerful thing to say for the first time we've ever spoken. And then this woman leans over and she says something to him, and I realized, oh, no, she's with him. And I said, I'm happy to move. And she was sitting 10 rows back. And he said, oh, well, maybe when we're up in the air. So I moved, or I asked again when we were up in the air. And he said, no, I'm good. When he really secretly wanted to marry me. And we had a layover in Dallas, Texas. And when we were close to Dallas, we realized that we lived and worked 5 minutes from each other in Charlotte, North Carolina. And it wasn't until 8 months later when his girlfriend broke up with him because he was going to move for her. He was going to move away. And my boyfriend and I of 6 years broke up, that he reached for my hand. One day we just happened to, we kind of kept in touch. We just met for coffee sometimes. He reached for my hand. We held hands for an hour on this car drive, didn't say anything in silence. And there was something about his hand. And he didn't meet anything on my checklist except that he was a guy. It didn't matter because there was so much love and magic and that true connection in that hand. So this is our examples of the magic. And when we got married in 2013, we bought a one-way ticket to Hawaii. And I knew my heart of hearts, passions, desires was to empower women and beautiful, soulful darlings and in their creativity and joy and magic. And I studied in California in person-centered expressive arts, healing, and studied under Dr. Natalie Rogers, the daughter of Carl Rogers, Dr. Carl Rogers, person-centered psychologist, and studied with other amazing pioneers in dance therapy and in the healing arts. And this one beautiful woman named Chris Seidel, she's the Wild Heart Queen. One magical learning that I got in her program was creating archetypes. And I really learned to source myself, having names for myself. So I am, this past 2 years, I've really tuned into myself as a refreshing spirit warrior. Catalyst love warrior is kind of a foundation. Magical love fairy is there. Sparkly badass. Innovative visionary genius. Playful power baby. Like those are some of the ones that have really sourced me. And continuing to bring this magic into life, as I shared before, how can we bring it into our everyday world? And New Thought Center has been such an inspiration for me. My heart is just always so connected and appreciative of this amazing place. So I've lived on and off the island since 2013. I always come back here when I can. I had the opportunity and privilege to be involved with our fundraising event, Imagine. That was in 2015, around there. And I had so much fun, and Pasha and I would get donations on the street, and we would walk around, or she would say, okay, there's announcements for the event. And Nigel and I, who was the chair of the board here at one point, he and I would come here and like wearing this kind of attire and like wigs and be like, hey, Imagine. We had so much fun. She's like, I don't know what surprises you're going to say. We just had fun. And then when I was emceeing the event and I saw this beautiful soul in the audience, and I looked at her and I said, I need to know you. And I asked her name. Her name was Kiala. And like very soon after that, she came to I had a Paint Your Inner Goddess retreat at the Banyan Tree Sanctuary. We just became really close friends. And I was driving to Waimea to go to Soma Journeys with Lisa Yee. And she said, oh, I'm going to invite my friend Rika. That's okay. I said, of course. So Rika joins us in the car, and we're just singing. She's this beautiful soul, red hair. We just had so much fun singing and laughing. And I said, oh, I'm going to be playing music at New Thought Center in a couple weeks. Would y'all have any interest in joining me? And they're like, yes. And the next thing I know, we became the Crystal Rainbow Sisters. And still so close, they performed. And they came to my baby shower in Charlotte, North Carolina, flew from Canada and Hawaii. Like, we speak all the time. So, like, amazing friendships. Magical. I also had this island goddess retreat at the Banyan Tree Sanctuary here on the island. And this beautiful woman named Lara was attending and said, can I bring my friend with me? And I said, sure. I just felt like yes, like a real yes. So she invites her friend, Marie Claire. And I said, it's nice to meet you. I feel like I've seen you around. Marie Claire and Lara, very involved with New Thought Center, amazing human beings, amazing souls. And when I came here, fast forward, I came to New Thought Center for a summer solstice event a few years ago. And I'm laying down and I'm tuning in. This is during COVID. I'm tuning into, I am riding on a tiger. I am roaring all over the planet, just feeling that aliveness. And I came onto the mic and shared at the end. And I said, this dream that I had, that yes, I'm on a tiger, I'm roaring, and I'm getting a photo shoot of me on a lion or a tiger. It was just so real in that moment. And then after that, I texted two of my friends. I texted Marie Claire, and I texted Guru Darshan. And I said, you are a photographer, I feel like you're supposed to both be with me for this photo shoot. They'd never met each other. They didn't know anything about each other. So next thing, a few weeks passed by, it didn't happen. Probably wasn't gonna happen until 3 days before I was to leave island. Marie Claire texts me. She says, Lara, I really feel you're supposed to do this photo shoot. And I had chills in my body. Okay, I'm gonna do it. And I texted Guru Darshan. Next thing I know, the next day, Marie Claire is riding in the car with me, going to Manalani. And Guru Darshan meets us. I climb up a tree. We have so much fun. I get in a swamp. I ask for permission. It was just so magical. It was the best time. A few days later, I leave island. I go home. They send me photos. They're having so much fun. They got to know each other. They're great friends. I'm like, wow, this was magical. And then we all stay in touch. We become the Galactic Sisters. We're talking on the full moons. It was beautiful. And then that following January, and then eventually Guru Darshan leaves the island, and we just stayed in touch. And that January, we find out that Marie Claire has brain tumors. And Guru Darshan gets this download. I need to come back to the island. I need to be with her. She flies to the island. During this season, literally, Guru Darshan is holding Marie Claire's hand when she transitions. Sacred relationships, inspired relationships. Lara has since passed too. Had a most beautiful memorial here. Wow. All of this because of New Thought Center. Meeting Maria, being involved with Art Waves, getting to lead workshops for children in Park City, Utah, her inspiration and how she's bringing it forward. It's her heart, it's her calling. It's been amazing. And dear friends, so many of you that I've gotten to know deeply from my time here, and new friends, and just each of you have made a difference in my life. And we are all connected with the string and with our heart and being in the same space and being on the island and feeling the aloha and sending this magic all over the universe. Because that's our commitment, right? Our heart center. We are heart center people. We love. So, how is everyone feeling? Oh, are you tuning in? Are you tuning in to this magic?
It's fine.
Yay. So I felt called to have this writing exercise for you, and it's a word garden. And I experienced it. I explored leading it actually through Maria, a beautiful contact with the golden path of peace. And the vision with Art Waves is to bring flags that the children make to all over the world and to Ukraine and communities that could really use that extra love. And I was on the phone with this woman, Barbara, for the organization, and with other Ukrainian teachers, and I felt called to lead this beautiful poetry experience, and I feel called to share it with you because I feel like it sources us. So, would you like to experience it?
Yes.
I have paper below, markers. There are little cards there that Sierra made, I made. It was just a little fun. We just had fun. And if you don't have a little art piece, there are extras on the chair. So I'm hoping that most everyone can get one if you don't have one. And they're just very elementary and joyful. There are different ones. So I'll make sure you all have them.
I got them.
Okay.
Here's the extras.
Oh, here. Little extras if anybody wants one. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, honey. Gave you a beautiful necklace. Thank you. Anybody else want a little art? Okay. And these are for you guys too. Thank you so much for watching here. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Yes, Princess. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Strawberries splash into a beautiful plant. Holly, Polly, I love you. Let's have a happy, fun day. So everyone has, do you see your little fun messages? Yes. They're just little magical happinesses. Okay. So I'm going to use my phone to play a little, let's see. Huh? Would you like that? Would be wonderful. Thank you. They're going to accompany with a little soft music. Thank you, thank you.
Me was a little soft.
Well, just beautiful music anyway. Yeah, yes. Okay, so I'm going to do kind of the condensed version, and I'm going to say some words and just invite you to tune in to the words that feel good when you describe these words. So first, you can write down, and everyone has a marker or something to write with. My heart, write down, my heart is a, everyone have something to write with? My heart is a, and then you're going to write a feeling word.
Does anybody need markers?
Yeah. Oh, yes, we have more markers if anybody needs one. My heart is a feeling word, a color, and an animal. So think of what feels good in your soul. My heart is a feeling word, like happy, peaceful, loving, excited. Color could be red, purple, blue, gold, rainbow. And an animal. A dolphin, a horse, a butterfly, a unicorn, a wolf, a lion. Everyone a moment to do that, and you can look up when you feel you have it. Okay, next. My soul is a. And fill it in with a color, an action word. So an action word can be dancing, laughing, singing, flying, running. My soul is a color, an action word, and an image from nature. beach. It could be a waterfall. It could be a starry sky. Next, my heart longs for. My heart longs for feeling. Fill it in with a feeling. And then an image from nature. And then my soul longs to. My soul longs to. In an action word, it could be sing, it could be laugh, it could be play, it could be dance. Then an action word, so first an action word, another action word, and another action word. My soul longs to. And the next one is my heart knows. My heart knows. And then a feeling word, a color, and an animal. And you might find some humor in these. You might just feel like, oh, this is interesting. My heart knows. My heart knows. Feeling word. Oh, did I just say? Oh, my heart knows. A feeling word, a color, and animal. Then my soul knows. Feeling word, a feeling word, and any word. So I invite you to look at that list. And see if any of them really stand out. Like, oh, this feels fun. This feels good. To source myself. And I invite you to share with a partner. If you want to share with a partner any of the words that really stand out for you. Like, ah, yes, this feels fun for today or fun for this moment. Yeah, do a little exchange. And if anyone really wants to share out loud, one of them for you that just felt really fun. Yeah, share out loud. If you want to come up here and share, please do. Okay, share with want to hear? Yeah. Fiery pink dragon owl. Oh, I love it. Freedom skies. Yeah. And joy yellow mountain bird. Oh, how's it feel? Yeah, I love it. It's beautiful. Do you want to share? My heart is a happy cat. That is perfect. Oh, love it. Love it. Oh, does anybody want to share one with me? Yes. My soul is luscious lavender love. Feels good. Share it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you created a flower imagery. Oh my gosh, butterfly. Here, Lord, sing again. My heart keeps stirring. Anybody else want to share with me? You want to share? Yes. Yes. Yeah. My heart is an enchanting and iridescent zombie. Ooh, how does that feel for you? Interesting. I love it. I love it. How about for you? My heart hopes for love caring. So beautiful. Thank you. I love it. I hope you've all come up with something magical for you too. So beautiful. So now would love to invite everyone to dance, to move our body in one song that our beautiful friends are going to play for us too.
Okay, so it is dance.
All right, everybody, your invitation is to dance and feel the connection, magical connection, inspired connection. If you want to dance, if you want to move, on the island, we do it island style. There you go, get on up. From the mountain to the ocean, from the river to the riverside. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the river to the riverside. Mama's in the kitchen cooking dinner. I speak to on the stove, always having a time. Oh my God! Everyone's dancing, feeling the joy. It's beautiful. Island style. Yeah, everybody feel this fire connection. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, well, I hope you are all feeling inspired and in your body. And I just thank you so, so much for today and sharing this magical time with me. And I love you all. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. That was so celebratory to see people were flying. I saw people the chips off their shoulders and cranes. I saw people flying. It was wonderful. Thank you so much. And we're going to pass the koa bowl. I think this is supposed to go with it. And this is an opportunity for people to share their appreciation for the center, for the people here, help to keep the lights on, help to keep the programs being printed, and your contribution of any size is completely appreciated. And while we're passing the koa bowl, do we have time for another song? Maybe, are you okay? Maybe just do one at the end, okay. All right, so while we're passing the koa bowl, I'll go ahead and start with the announcements. How about that? Because there are a lot of really exciting things that are going on that I'm very happy to share here. And Pasha is really the most extraordinary leader of New Thought Center, so reliable, so consistent. And you know, one of the things about New Thought Center that I think is really unusual, so many unusual parts of it, but the way that it's set up, it's always instigating new connections for people. You know, if you sign up and you come in to present, you've got to work with one person to get your program on the internet, and you work with another person to organize a workshop, and you work with another person here. So there's all of this interweaving that's happening naturally, and I think there's a real intelligence to that creates the social cohesion where people can be close-knit and very tight and very close, and can also go off and explore on their own and then come back. And so it's unique in that way. So coming up, of course, Sunday services every Sunday at 10 a.m. And then you can also, if you can't make it, you can watch at home. And they really are good when you watch at home. It's wonderful to be here, but if you can't come, it's very nice to have that recording. The next 3 Sundays, Jin An Wong, the great artist who teaches Tai Chi, will be here talking about Tai Chi Dao and the Call of Pele with music by Dick Franklin. And then on the 25th, 2 weeks from today, Annapurna Sarada will be speaking on Om and the 4 states of consciousness, AUM and silence, the 4 states. Music by Lori Colley, who plays the Veena, so it'll be very Saraswati-like, and she's a beautiful musician. Bibek Sharma will be here the following week, September 1st, talking about experiences and learnings, living with the master. And Darby Partner will be doing the music. Every week on Mondays, Jin An Wong is leading Tai Chi and Qigong, and that's $15 per class. That should be interesting. Monthly events, the end of the month potluck after the last service of the month, August 25th, there will be a potluck, and a produce giveaway the next Sunday. And they have all sorts of really good organic foods that people have grown. So wonderful. Crystal Bowl meditation, second Sunday of the month from 9 to 9:30 in the Honua room. And that is free with an optional donation. The next event for that is September 8th. And then there are special events coming up on September 7th. I'm leading a workshop on the Love Continuum. And it's a blend of the really deep oceanic continuum movement and ancestral healing coming from the Polynesian and the mystical traditions of shamanism, and also the Lunar Ki, the love energy. So that's 1 to 5, so it goes very deep, beautiful music, nice people, and a way to really understand a lot of what's going on with our world and our personal lives. On Sunday the 8th is a welcome ceremony for new members. So if you haven't become a new member, this is a good time, and you can participate in that ceremony September 8th. And then there's a workshop with Sheila Galen on self-hypnosis, Sunday, October 13th. We could certainly use more people to help with childcare during the services, and that actually is a paid position. And I think the payment is $20 per Sunday. So, you know, that's a really nice offering there. And it's also a great service for the community. You're also invited to submit prayer requests to the New Thought Prayer Ministry that Pomokai is leading up and doing a beautiful job of helping people to fulfill their dreams by enjoying the benefits of group prayer and group intention. And you can fill out a form and place it in the wooden box. Where's the wooden box? Right over here. Okay. And the request papers are over there. So be sure and do that if there's something you would really like to receive in your life. It really works. And then if you want to be on the mailing list, you can sign the guest book and get a weekly e-newsletter. Any other announcements? I haven't thought. Do you have announcements? Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Yes. I also just wanted to say, if you want to continue in being involved in anything I'm offering, I'm going to have a little circle, a goddess circle gathering at Old Airport on Tuesday night. I have a little sign-up sheet there. I can give you more details, and I also do things for inspiration online as well, because I'm not here full time, like Magic and Miracles Challenge coming up, and Passion Portal, very supportive organization for women, and yeah. So just if you have any interest or want to give me your contact information, I have a sign-up sheet at the table. So thank you again so much.
Excellent. Thank you. Is there anything else? Does anybody else have anything to announce to the community? No? Well, I think, oh, yes, Tasha.
Can you just repeat it since I have the mask? Just if someone wants to become a member, the forms are right next to the yes.
Okay, so if you want to become a member, and it's well worth doing so you'll know about future events, right, close to the time, you can sign up over here and you'll be able to receive the newsletter and then also can become a member. So I think that's about, Palmer has something?
There's some mangoes in the back. Please help yourselves.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay, so I think we're ready for our closing prayer and a song. So let's just go ahead and stand up. And the closing prayer, I think just be holding hands and feeling the presence of everyone around us. It's such a sweet prayer. Prayer happens with every breath. It happens with every thought. It happens with every feeling and every image. And every time that we change or shift our energy, that is a prayer to the universe. So be very careful what you're putting on your mind map. It really does matter. It makes matter. And we're waiting for Sierra. Do you want to go ahead and get started?
We usually do Hawaii Aloha.
Yeah.
Just go there?
Yes, please.
Okay. We might need a little juice here.
Yeah.
Here we go. E Hawaii, e kuo me anawe. Kuo me kulai ne. Olino awina pono nanio. E Hawaii, aloha e. E haoli na oki o Hawaii ne. Oli e. Oli e. Maya ane ane makani Hawaii ne. Ake aloha, aloha mai. E haoli na oki o Hawaii ne. Oli e. Oli e. Maya ane ane makani Hawaii ne.
Aloha. And if anyone would like to go to lunch with Laura, just come up at the end and you can tell us where. Okay? Yeah. Namaste.
You come with
Thank
me too.
you.
And Sierra.
Thank you.
Sierra also.
Oh, yes.